Welcome to How to Make Trance number 1. This is a video where I produce an electronic track using only stock plugins in Ableton Live and some free VSTs you can download yourself from the internet. Here's an example on how this free template sounds like. I'm using Ableton Live to produce this track. The link to the finished template is in the description below. There you will also find link to all of the free resources I have used, such as VSTs and samples. In this video we are going to do some melody creation, find some usable sounds, we are going to do some arrangement and try to create a complete production and make it sound as good as possible with the resources we have available. If you think this video is interesting, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Okay, let's jump into Ableton Live and get to work. So here is the basic melody I have been working on. I think I'm going to take that up. Put it on the second layer here just to take a listen. I can turn on the synth bass as well here. I think I want that down, actually. Yeah, so I think we have a basic melody going on now, and now, as I said, I'm using Diva and Spire on these melodies, and I would like to try to see if I can make it sound somewhat good with some of the free stuff I've been downloading here. If you don't have plugins, you can also download the free stuff yourself and use it in this track. So, going to replace some of the instruments and see what we can come up with. Okay, the first one is T-Force Alpha Plus. I'm going to try that one. It's actually called an Advanced Trance Synthesizer, so it's pretty fits this track at least. Let's try this simple trance pluck. Okay. What do we have here then? Oscillators. Drive. Yeah, maybe we can try this one. Add a little detune, make it sound a little bit more trancey maybe. So we can get it really plucky here. And we can try to add another layer here. And on this layer, actually, I think we are going to use the Tyrell N6. This is from Yuhi, who makes Diva. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty okay for like 5 minutes of programming. But we need some reverb and delay and stuff on this. So then we can go to audio effects. I think we are going to take the delay, clean delay, dotted 8s and all. And we need to saturate it. Let's try mid-range. Okay, so we have a melody going here. I have layer 1, layer 2, and we can name it synth layer 1 and synth layer 2. I'm actually going to delete that one, and now I'm going to see if I can make something with the bass here. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take one of the free plugins here and copy the bass to this layer and just compare them and see if we can make it sound somewhat similar. Let's go out from a preset and then see if we can adjust that preset to make it sound similar. Okay. a little brighter. It's more bass. How do you turn on? Let's try triangle. Yeah. I think we are maybe getting the bass here. Actually, I like the bass from this one better, from the free thing. Okay, let's play with the saturation here. This is pretty cool. But it's loud, so you get fooled by the loudness. And let's save this. So now we have one synth layer playing using the T-Force Alpha Plus. Again, the links are in the description for all of the plugins I use here, so you can just download them, use it in your project yourself. So this is layer 1, and this is layer 2. This is Tyrell from Yuhi, also downloadable. And then we have the bass here. It's the same synth as the one above here. So this session was about melodies. I think I want to also add a add-on melody. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Let's... Okay, I think maybe the melody is at least something here, but the patch does not work. Yeah, that we can take that one, maybe. Let's see if we can try this text. This is emulation of a synth. I don't remember what it was. Let's try Tyrell again then. Yeah, I think I have the basic melody going here, and it's using only free plugins, so that's nice. Let's add a compressor to this one. Okay, so if we just go into automation and we go to this one, play with the automation a little bit, like so. I think we have the basis of the melody, and we can just take a quick listen of it now, and then we can go to the next part of creating the track. Okay, so now I have done some work behind the scenes here, but not that much. Now I think we have a loop here that can be fleshed out to something else. As you can also see there, I have found a kick sample. It's from a free sample pack, and the link to all of these things are of course in the description under this video. So now let's see if we can make some kind of intro here. We need some bass, don't you think? We need some bass, some kick. Can we automate the bass a little bit? Well, I could just loop it. Consolidate. No. Doesn't that work? Oh, whatever. We need some samples. I have downloaded samples from High Life, Samples Total Dance, and again there are links in the description below. We need some pads. So just take this. I think this can be some cool atmosphere in addition to the pad here. But we really need some reverb on it. Yeah, so I'm just trying to lay out the general arrangement over here, a breakdown, and I think I want to maybe move that one there. I would like to try this piano sample here. This is also free, link in the description below. So I was thinking of maybe doing something like this. We can add some MIDI effects here, add some random velocity. And I think we need some reverb. Maybe something like this. I may change the sample used here later on, but now I just want to kind of get the arrangement going. So now we have one part here. Well, so we are getting just a basic arrangement going here. To be honest, I think it's a little bit difficult to use the free plugins because I'm not used to using them. I've been using Diva, Serum, Spire, and all of these things, and of course I think they sound a little bit better, and maybe it's a little bit easier to get the sound I want. But I also want this project to be downloadable by you. I don't want you to go out and have to buy a VST plugin that costs like $200. Maybe I buy 3 or 4 of those. I mean, I have done this for many years, and I have accumulated the instruments over the years. So yeah, it's a little challenge of making this sound great with the free stuff, but I don't think it's impossible. Let's just continue doing this and see where we land. Okay, and the magic of editing. I've been doing some work here, and I've been laying out some basic arrangement here. I think I have the basic arrangement going, but I think we need some Moog in this track, don't you think? If we listen to these leads here. I think we need a little bit more low end in them, so let's see if we can bring the Moog in here. I think we can do it like this. Okay, I think we can record this. Let's record a little audio loop here. Let's just create another audio track, and we have that here. And let's record from the synthesizer track, and let's take pre-FX. Let's see if we can get something recorded. So there you have an audio file with some Moog stuff. Let's put the effects back on here. Okay, so now I think I'm going to try to sidechain a little bit so I can so we could get some more space in the mix. And I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, using a compressor and inserting the kick into the compressor. And okay, so sidechaining, I will just take the kicks here and copy them to a new track like so, and just duplicate them over here. And let's take it to the top. Sidechain from Ghost Kick. Yeah. I try to not sidechain to make it too obvious, but it depends a little bit on the track, of course. You can also get that groove going if you do a sidechain as well. Things here, I think I have to take off the low end a little bit on this pad here. And we can sidechain it as well. Let's see how it sounds in mono. I just have to apologize for the jump cuts here, because I am having a little difficulty finding the right sounds and the right samples for this track, because I can't just go and use the stuff I normally use, because I want to use the free stuff here, so I don't know where everything is. That's why I'm jumping a little bit in the editing of this video. As you can see here now, I have actually the basic arrangement going. And we can take a quick listen to one of the main parts. Yeah, and then it goes into a break here. Kind of goes where I have some automation on the cutoff on operator here. And then we bring in the synth over here. And then, you know, it goes into the main part here. So what I wanted to do now is I want to go through just each and every track here and see if we can do some improvements to it. And I can also, I think basically the track is more or less done now. It's just some minor tweaks and trying to get the sounding as good as possible with the things I have to my disposal here. But we can begin with the first track here, which is Synth Layer 1. Just take a listen to it. So as you can see here, I used this VST. The link is in the description below to every free synth. So just check there, so you can download it there. So I think I have got the settings here where I want them, and I have some effects here like reverb, delay, and saturation, and some more saturation and EQing here. I think I want to take the dry wet knob here a little bit higher. I think we'll get some more in the high frequencies there. And I think actually this one is a little too distorted. But again, we can try to go one track at a time. I noticed that I didn't have any sidechain on this one, so I'm going to put one on there. So we drag a compressor to this track. And we sidechain it from Ghost Kick, which is the one on top here. Take the threshold down. And we can play the kick just to listen. You hear that little pumping sound there. I think this one is alright now. And then we can take Synth Layer 2. I think I have the sidechain there. I want to dial back the distortion on Synth Layer 2 a little bit. And I want to increase the sidechain a little bit. Another thing I would do now probably is I would open up Spotify and play some songs here just to compare the kind of the audio levels and frequencies and see if it's kind of in the same as in the track I'm making now. But I can't do that here because it's going to make the video flagged because I'm playing copyrighted music. So, but I have listened some to it before. Okay, so I think 1 and 2 is all right. Let's go to number 4 here. This is Operator, the included synthesizer in Ableton Live. I can do some automation on this oscillator B level. I think we can just draw in some automation. Let's just take it like that. So there's another automation going on here, frequency. I think we can make it like that. And we can copy that to here, paste. And then, as I said in the previous clip here, I recorded the Moog synthesizer I have. I wanted to add some more low end to the melodies. I came up with this. So this will be included in the project, of course, as a WAV file. When I take collect all and save, it will be copied into the project. Yeah. It sounds angry. I think that one is okay. And on external instruments I usually color them white. And bass I usually color bluish. So this is synth bass. On the synth bass it sounded like this originally. But I wanted to make it a little bit more angry, so I took the warm-up lows, the saturator here in Ableton Live, and it sounds like this on. And this off. So with the bass and everything, it should sound pretty good. So this is an arpeggiated melody I made. Let's call it arpeggiated melody 1. Melody. Yeah, let's have some Norwegian here. And melody number 2. So I have 2 different layers. So layer 1 here is originating from operator. I'm using 3 oscillators here. You will of course get this with the project. I have an arpeggiator in the front and also some random velocity changes, some MIDI randomness. And then on the chain here I have reverb, delay, compressor for sidechaining, and I'm doing some EQing on it because originally the sound sounded like this. So I think that sounded a bit muffled and not bright enough, so I just did some EQing and made it sound a little bit more brighter. Another thing I was playing with, you can try that yourself if you want. On the arpeggiator here I tried to set distance on the steps here to, like, let's say 7th. And to see if you can find some interesting sounds there as well. Let's turn on the bass. Sometimes you can do that, but in this case I don't feel I found anything interesting. Maybe some, but yeah, I set it to 12 there. And arpeggiated melody 2 is basically a copy of arpeggiated melody 1. Some changes to the oscillators here, some changes to the waveforms, and an offset on the arpeggiator, and then reverb and delay, and everything like that is basically the same. I have been panning them a little bit. So you get this layered sound. Then I have a sub drone here, just to get some drone going on. And it's a basic triangle, it's operator again, it's a basic triangle and square 3 here. So that's the drone sound. And then we have this interesting thing. It's called 4Front Piano. That's a free piano plugin. Again, link is in the description below. Looks like this. There are no settings at all. It's just a piano. So I have added some effects here. Some randomness in velocity. The OT actually. Compressor, reverb, delay. And some EQ here. So it sounds like this originally. So you can see when I turn on the effects how it sounds. Yep, that's piano. Then underneath here I have some loops, claps, stems, no, crash, hi-hats, some percussion. Yeah. things like that to make it sound like a complete track. You need some percussion and you need some drums. These samples are taken from someone called High Life Samples. There are credits in the description below, and also links to where I found these samples, so you can download them yourself. So basically this is the track. I'm going to do some more work on it. I'm going to name the tracks, color them, tidy it up a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to record that because that's a little bit boring. I can give you a basic little preview now of the intro and main part, and just to see where we stand now. And again, I have no mastering and nothing on master chain. So let's try it. This is the So we have a breakdown here with some pads, some arpeggiated melodies in the background here, some airy pad coming in, and it goes into here, and some piano. So we have a main part here, and then it also goes from that main part to another main part here. Little breakdown again, and there's a little change here in the melody. It's here. It's this one. And then you get the piano again. Trancey feel there, and we go right into the main part here, and there we go. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this little trance track creation session. As I said in the beginning, you have a download link in the description below, which goes to my website where you can download the project for free. And also check in the description for the resources as VST instruments and samples and all of that good stuff. If you like videos like this, liking the video, subscribing to my channel and sharing the video with others, it really helps and I really appreciate it. So please do if you can, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.